Wrong.
I'm tempted to begin by saying we have a special effort to get students who are 7 feet taller or taller. Glad that John is teaching at Columbia, and of course Dalton is a graduate. It's a pleasure to be here. I want to begin by saying that I think the question is framed incorrectly. We want both racial diversity and ethnic diversity, and we want diversity based upon income and class. Very important. America has a deep and abiding commitment to making sure, as much as we can, we don't live up to it, but we have this principle that is good, that your education should not depend upon the wealth of your parents. But we also have a deep principle in the country, beginning with Brown versus Board of Education in 1954, to strive for greater integration in our society. So we want both racial and ethnic diversity in our higher education system, and we want income and class diversity. Very important to understand how admissions work. It's frequently misunderstood. Countless things are considered in the course of admitting students. Geographic diversity, athletic diversity, international diversity, students who have many different kinds of backgrounds and experiences. It's very important to try to get them together in a class. It's also extremely important to realize that you will not get racial diversity if you rely just on class and wealth. The fact of the matter is, and this has been studied by many people, that if you use only income, you will increase the proportion of white students and decrease the proportion of African American and Hispanic students. Race matters in higher education. It's important to consider. It's important educationally. It's important for our students to be around others who may be different from them, have different experiences, or may not be different. It's important because in our society we have a history of deep discrimination that we are still suffering from. Many of the students who come to our great universities across the country, public and private, come from either all white high schools or all black high schools, essentially. The first time they encounter a diverse environment is when at age 17 or 18 they become freshmen at our universities. It would be a tragedy if at this point, after so much progress from Brown versus Board of Education to today, including the election of the first African American president, it would be a pity if after all of that we were to take that progress and to abandon it. And that's why I think so many institutions, business, military, and others, supported the University of Michigan in trying to uphold affirmative action in higher education in 2003.